Hello friends, today I'm going to start with a very small question on capital budgeting in which all the techniques, both non-discounting cash flow techniques and discounting cash flow techniques are clubbed into one question. Now this question is a very typical question which will be coming in the exam. Machine cost is 2,50,000. Depreciation is according to straight line method of depreciation. The life of the machinery is 5 years. The corporate tax is 40% and the cost of capital is 10%. And these are the cash flow before depreciation and taxes are given already in the question. First year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, 60,000, 70,000, 90,000, 1 lakh and 1,50,000. Now this is the format. This is column number 1, column number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first we have to calculate the depreciation. The formula for calculating depreciation is cost of machinery minus salvage value upon number of years, 2,50,000 minus 0 divided by 5, which is 50,000. So 50,000 is the depreciation. So we will put 50,000 here for all the years, since it is a straight line method of depreciation. So step number 1, we have to subtract the depreciation from cash flow before depreciation and taxes. So when we subtract 1 from 2, we got 3, which is 60,000 minus 50,000, 10,000. 70,000 minus 50,000, 20,000. 90,000 minus 50,000, 40,000. 1 lakh minus 50,000, 50,000. And 1,50,000 minus 50,000 is 1 lakh. Now the tax rate already is given in the question, which is 40%. So 40% of this profit before tax PBT is 4,000. 40% of 20,000, this is 8,000. 40% of 40,000, which amounts to 16,000. 40% of 50,000, it is 20,000. And 40% of 1 lakh is 40,000. Now, cash flow before depreciation and tax, again we have subtracted depreciation and we have got profit before tax. From profit before tax, we have subtracted the tax, which is at 40%, it is given in the question. Now, when we minus PBT, minus tax, we get profit after tax, which is the net income. 10,000 minus 4,000, 6,000. 20,000 minus 8,000, which amounts to 12,000. 40,000 minus 16,000, 24,000. 50,000 minus 20,000, 30,000. And 1 lakh minus 40,000 is 60,000. Now to calculate ARR, ARR is equal to average profits upon average investment into 100. The answer will come in percentage form. So when we add all the average profits, it comes to 1,32,000. And to find average profit, 1,32,000, we will divide by 5 years because the data is for 5 years. It is coming to 1,32,000 divided by 5, which is coming to 26,400. Now we have to find average investment. The formula for average investment is cost of machinery plus salvage value divided by 2. Cost of machinery is 2,50,000 plus 0 divided by 2. It is average investment. Please remember, we have to divide it by 2. But in case of profit, जितने भी years होंगे उससे हम divide करेंगे. But in case of average investment, we will divide only by 2. So 2,50,000 divided by 2 is 1,25,000. So ARR is equal to average profit, which is 26,400, divided by average investment, which is 1,25,000 into 100. It is amount, this is coming to ARR is equal to 21.12%. So first ARR is over. Now in this profit after tax, we will have to again add depreciation to get cash flow after tax. So 6,000 plus depreciation 50,000, it is amounting to 56,000. 12,000 plus 50,000, it is amounting to 62,000. 24,000 plus 50,000, 74,000. 30,000 plus 50,000, it is amounting to 80,000. 60,000 plus 50,000. So these are our cash flows. Now we have to calculate our payback period, which is also a non-discounting cash flow techniques. So what we will do the cumulative one. 56,000 for the first year plus 62,000, which is amounting to 1,18,000. Because the cash flows are unequal, so we will go for the second formula, and 1,18,000 plus 74, it amounts to 1,92,000. 1,92,000 plus 80,000 cumulative, 2,72,000 plus 1,10,000, which amounts to 3,82,000. Now our initial investment, so the cost of machinery is 2,50,000. The payback method tells in how many years we will get back our money which we have invested. तो 2,50,000 जो हमने इन्वेस्ट किया है, कितने सालों में वो रिकवर होगा? Now we will see 56,000, 1,18,000, third year 1,92,000, fourth year 2,72,000. So 2,50,000 is coming between fourth and third year, third and fourth year. It is coming between 1,92,000 and 2,72,000. Now the formula will become payback period is equal to in third year 3 plus cost of machinery 2,50,000 minus the lower cumulative upon highest cumulative divided minus lower cumulative. So payback period will come to 3.725 years. If we calculate this, again I repeat, it is coming between 3 and 4 years. So the formula will begin with 3. If it is coming between 2 and 3, then it's 2 plus something. It is coming between 3 and 4, it is 3 point something. So 3 plus cost of machinery minus the lower cumulative divided by the higher cumulative minus the lower cumulative. It is coming to 3.725 years. So your ARR is done, your payback method is done. Now I will start with the other 3 techniques, which are discounting cash flow techniques. For discounting cash flow techniques, we need only the cash flows. We need only cash flows. So the cost of capital is given 10%. What we will do? We will multiply it with the present value of interest factor. That is table number 3. The value is given at 10%, 0.909, 0.826, 0.751, 0.683 and 0.621. Now we will multiply the cash flow with their respective, and we will get present value of cash flow. So 56,000 multiplied by 0.909, it is coming to, I will take 56,000 multiplied by 0.909, it is coming to 50904. 62,000 multiplied by 0.0826, it is coming to 51212. 74,000 into 0.751, it is amounting to 55574. 80,000 into 0.683, one lakh 10,000 into 0.621. These are the value, present value of cash inflow multiplied by 10%. So I am adding all the things. So present value of cash inflow is 2,80,640. 2,80,640. Now the formula for NPV is present value of cash inflow minus present value of cash outflow, which is summation CI 1 plus K raised to power n minus CO, and cash outflow is 2,50,000. So it is coming positive 30,640. So NPV is positive 30,640. Now if it is positive, if NPV is greater than 0, we will accept. If NPV is less than 0, we will reject. If NPV is equal to 0, may accept or reject. In this case, we will accept. I hope it is clear. Now come to the first is ARR we have done, second is payback method we have done, third is NPV we have done. Now come to fourth, which is profitability index. The formula for profitability index is present value of cash inflow upon present value of cash outflow. NPV में इसको इससे माइनस करते हैं, PI के अंदर इसको इससे डिवाइड करते हैं. तो present value of cash inflow is 2,80,640 divided by 2,50,000. So this is coming to PI is equal to 1.122. If PI is greater than 1, we will accept. If PI is less than 1, we will reject. If PI is equal to 1, we may accept or reject. So in the both case, NPV is positive, greater than 0, we will accept. PI is greater than 1, we will accept. Now we are coming to the last part of it to calculate the IRR. We have already calculated the IRR. IRR, the formula for IRR is lower value plus positive NPV upon positive NPV minus NPV into higher value minus lower value. So this is the formula. IRR is equal to lower interest value plus positive value of positive NPV divided by positive NPV minus the value of negative NPV into higher value minus lower value. Now what we can do, we have already got a positive NPV value. Now we have to get a negative NPV value. What we will do, at 10% it is coming positive, you increase the percentage. Now the interest rate at the rate 15%. At the rate 15%. Now what we will do, we will take the value from the table of 15% and multiply that value with cash flows. Now if we calculate these values, the NPV at 15% is coming to minus 4593.20, minus 4593 if we calculate by 15%. The value you will write like this: interest 15%. You will have to multiply those values with the cash flows and you add it up, and minus 2,50,000, you will get minus 4,593. Now the formula we will put: NPV at 10%, it is positive 30640. NPV at 15%, it is minus 4593. Now IRR is equal to lower value is 10% plus positive NPV 30640 divided by 30640 minus, and the value of negative NPV minus 4593 into higher value 15% minus 10%. If I calculate this, it is coming to 14.34%. Now my small r is equal to 14.34% and my k is already given, which is 10%. So if r is greater than k, which is 14.34%, is greater than 10%, accept the project. If r is less than k, reject. If r is equal to k, may accept or reject. In this case, the small r is equal to 14.34, which is better than 10%. So we are going to accept the project. Thank you very much.